So legal highs are a media term that covers a whole range of new psychoactive substances that have emerged over the last few years. But they really try to do the same sort of thing as the already illegal drugs. So they replicate the effects of cannabis or ecstasy or in some cases hallucinogens. And in terms of how much we should worry about them, well, I think that depends on the level of use. In terms of the kind of general population, it's really clear that these are not being widely used. But in certain subgroups and certain areas, they're certainly causing a big, they're a big cause for concern, both in terms of young people using them and also the amount of drugs that get used and the problems that people are starting to experience as a result of those. And of course, as you know, the media are very good at sharing, there are occasional tragedies as well. And it's important not to forget those in the way that we reflect on legal highs. But it's also important to recognise that actually for most people these are substances that they will never cross their minds to use. The problem with legal highs is that we don't really know what their contents do. And sometimes we don't even know what their contents are. They change quite frequently, both in terms of the new substances that come out, but also in terms of what's in a particular package, whatever it might be called. So they're often sold with a brand name, but that brand name doesn't necessarily determine what's inside them. Another problem that we know is out there is in terms of the intensity of one packet to another might be quite different. And that leads to all sorts of problems in terms of the reaction that people who take them might have. And another issue that we have seen when people have been testing those substances is that what's actually in them can be quite varied from nothing but caffeine as the active ingredient right through to already illegal traditional drugs like cocaine.